So this is my third, and probably last video, directly addressing Lolicon. The first was an explanation of the appeal of loli, the second describes some of the legality of loli, and this is to provide a few examples of why imposing a loli ban would necessarily be in excess of censorship. First, let's consider the broad range of drawing styles. Look at these two females. Which appears to be older? To me, the one on the right looks like the more mature character, but when put in the context, the one on the left is the mother within the context of a neotenous drawing style, whereas the one on the right is the token loli amidst an extremely buxom drawing style. If either of these characters were drawn in a more sexually explicit fashion without context, you'd be hard-pressed to determine whether or not it was Lolicon. Now let's consider the effect of clothing. This girl really doesn't look particularly childish to me. Youthful, but not a child. Now let's take the same girl, drawn by the same artist, and put her in a different outfit, and all of a sudden she's no longer an adult, but rather a child. If you were to impose censorship, you'd be putting crazy limitations on the potential creativity of artists. But it gets even fuzzier. What if a drawing simultaneously contains both child and mature features? I seriously have no idea whether or not to call this girl a loli. Nearly everything else drawn by this artist is Lolicon, and therefore you could call her de facto loli. But what if the opposite were true? Would the exact same features be an adult then? What about transformation? Lots of entertaining and zany stories are based around the concept of people ending up with different bodies or with bodies changing forms. You can't censor loli without also limiting off a ton of innovative storytelling. Finally, there's a bizarre case of simple definition, and this girl to me really doesn't look loli at all. Neotenous, yes, but not a child. However, if you examine the trademark, this book is published under the Comic Lo brand, which is an acronym for Lolita Only.